two things that help me master lucid dreaming is rapping a lot and beating off. Like, I would be rapping, I do like 3 freestyles in a row, back to back to back. It really started when I did that Promise Town freestyle. And then I did like this song called Big Bottoms, and then Drop the World, and I was going crazy. So my brain was spinning. And when I go to sleep, my brain is still spinning. Like, my brain is still awake while I'm asleep. Or I would be laying up, no, pause. I would be on my back beating off, pause. And then I just stop mid beat off and just be like, I don't want to do this shit no more. And then I go to sleep. Boom, lucid dream. And I be in the most like beautiful, magical place you could imagine, like the craziest, most beautiful colors. And then after a while, I started realizing that every word had a vibration to it. Like if I would have went to sleep saying fear, fear, fear in my head, or hate, hate. When I go to sleep, I'm gonna be in a dark ass place, you feel me? Like dark red, evil shit happening. But then I be like love, 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 love. Like one time I went to sleep listening to Susan Boyle. She had a Christmas album. I fell asleep listening to it. Went to this beautiful ass place, like the cleanest, most beautiful place you could think of. And I realized that energy creates reality. And every word has energy in it. Like I'll go to sleep and be like, this is the dopest thing in existence. This is the dopest shit that can ever exist. I keep repeating that. And then I go to sleep and I be like, in this world of art, like mad dope ass Ninja Turtle paintings and shit. So I started realizing it's the same shit when you wake up. The words that you put out there in this reality is creating your reality. But everybody know that already, but I don't know if everybody came to that conclusion like the same way. Like how do you know that the energy you put out there creates your reality? My shit came from lucid dreaming. And then it got to the point where I just like mastered it. Like I would go to sleep, like really, I used to create studios in my brain. Like I'm gonna create the craziest, most beautiful studio, and I would create it in my mind before I go to sleep, and then I go to sleep and really be there. And I know in real life I went to sleep at 10:30. I'm gonna wake up at 5, so I got about, you know what I mean? You do the math. I can just stay there until 5, but I knew what time it was in real life and shit. Like I'm fully aware. And I would be like, I would take a penny and I would bang it against glass in my dream. And the shit really sound like I'm banging a penny on glass. Then I would knock on like a wooden door and it really sound like that. So I'm like, how the fuck is this happening? Who built this dresser? Like this is a real dresser that I'm touching in my dream. But in real life, people would tell you somebody built that dresser. Who the fuck built it in this dream? It's just as real as it is in reality. You feel me? And, you know, people talk about the pyramids and who built the pyramids and how did they build it. I don't want to discredit nobody's hard work. But it is possible that somebody figured out, it is possible that there was a group of beings who turned this into their dream world and created shit with their mind, and we just stuck in their dream. And them motherfuckers done left this reality and dreamed something else, and they somewhere else, and we still here in a reality that they dreamed up. That shit is possible to me as a nigga who lucid dream. And I started realizing the only thing that's real is your consciousness and how you feel. Meaning, like, if I go to sleep feeling bad, I'm gonna have a bad dream. If I go to sleep feeling amazing, I'm gonna have an amazing dream. But my consciousness is the shit that directs the dream. Like the consciousness decides what the dream is gonna be about, and then the feeling decides how the dream is gonna feel, what colors the dream is gonna be, how bright it's gonna be, what kind of people are gonna be in your dream. All that's from how you feel. But the consciousness is deciding, like, I don't know. You feel me? You feel what I'm trying to say. But another desire that I had was like, man, I just created this dope ass reality. I want to stay here. I don't want to wake up too fast. I want to like slow this shit down so I could really like grasp it and just chill. So I'm thinking, if I'm having that desire right now in this lucid dreaming world, who's to say that our soul or our consciousness didn't have that desire a long fucking time ago, and that's how we created Earth. We might have been like, you know what, I love this planet Earth. I don't want to wake up yet. I want to stay here for a little while. So we created a little system called life that'll keep us here for just the right amount of time. And then we wake up and just go back to the drawing board. Because there is a drawing board. It's like a black drawing board in the lucid dream world. There's nothing there. And you have to focus on one part of the blackness and create a point. And then you focus on another part of the blackness, you create another point, and then you just jump in. And now you're in the reality that you were holding on to before you went to sleep. And I think that space, the blackness, the darkness, that space, I'm getting deep. But anyway, it got to the point where it was too beautiful, it was too magical, it was too incredible. I used to just thank God every day, or thank whoever is making this happen. Thank you for letting me be able to do this. Like any experience that I want to have, if I want to be on the NBA team and hit a buzzer beater at the championship, if I want to feel that and have that experience, I can just go to sleep and have it. And it's just as real as real life. But it got to the point where I'm like, yo, fuck Earth. The fuck I need Earth for if I can do this, if I can have my way 1,000% in this dream world, what I need. But you can't think like that. That's when you know you got too deep and you need to pull back. So I had to pull back for a little while, you feel me? And but I do think that life is a lucid dream. I think Earth is a lucid dream. It's just a little slower. We're just a little more locked in, but I think the energy that you pump into this shit, it creates your reality. That's why, and you know, when I used to lucid dream, the higher my vibration was, the higher my frequency was, the more magical the dream was. So if you hear me talk about like OnlyFans girls and cam girls, I like porn, but that's not why I'm talking about it. I think that they got the highest vibrations. They have to pretend they're happy. Sometimes they really are happy, but they only give you good energy. They don't give you that nigga, what the fuck you, they don't give you that low vibration. They give you the high energy. So it's easier to take that energy and use it to create your lucid dream in this reality. So it's a lot deeper. So it's basically like you got full control over Earth, nigga. Like if you were if life was a video game, you would be a mod. That means you can turn the sky green if you want it green. You can experience anything that you want to experience. Now when you wake up and you're back in this reality, it's like if you playing Grand Theft Auto online, because now you're interacting with other people's energy. If you wasn't interacting with other people's energy in this reality, you would be on a fucking $1 billion yacht living the dream that you want to live. The only thing that makes it challenges is this nigga got some low energy and you gotta talk to this nigga every day. You gotta interact with this nigga. Or it's like being online in Grand Theft Auto, you feel me? If you're playing Grand Theft Auto offline, you can jump in your car, cruise around, nobody bother you. You get online, get in your car, somebody blow you up with a rocket launcher. That's like reality. So the challenge is, how do you keep your energy high, keep your vibrations high, even though you're interacting with billions of other people's energy? And that's what makes life fun. I think we set it up like that. I think we wanted this shit to be because if you are like a god or you do have full control, that shit'll get boring after 1,000,000 years, nigga. You need a challenge. You need a dragon to fight. You need something, a threat. But nothing's really a threat. This shit is all you. But you need the illusion of a threat, you know? But one thing that made me like stop or slow down with the lucid dreaming is I used to go to sleep and dream, and the whole dream I would be hearing new music from myself. Like the craziest beat ever. I'm spitting all these crazy bars that I never put effort into, but it's me rapping. You feel me? And I'm just like, God damn. But when I wake up, I will try to hurry up and open up Fruity Loops and make the beat that was in a dream, but I didn't have the sounds, you know, shit got frustrating. So I just said fuck it, because I wanted to share that music with people. I didn't want to be the only one experiencing that greatness. And that's how I feel about lucid dreaming in general, because a lot of people tell me they can't do that shit. And I feel like if everybody could do it, it's like you wouldn't have any fears about anything. You wouldn't have any limitations. And I think the key to it is If you created the most incredible lucid dream while you were asleep and it made you feel a certain way, had you in a certain frequency, the key is to try to find that same frequency, that same feeling in reality. You know, turn reality into like your greatest lucid dream ever.